So if you were doing $100 an hour session and you did 2 to 3 sessions a week, that would be $200 to $300 a week, which would be $800 to $1,200 a month, which would be $9,600 to $14,400 income. That's not earth-shattering, but it'd be a really nice car, okay? And also, it's only 2 to 3 hours a week, okay? I don't even think you even have to pay income tax at that rate, okay? So low. And so you keep building your practice, and you see 5 or 6. That's like 5 to 8 hours, like a whole day's worth, 8 hours work, right? At $100 per session, 5 to 8, that's $500 to $800. That's $2,000 to $3,200 a month. Now this could be a house payment, right? And some, not $1 million house, but it could be a house payment, right? So that's $24,000 to $38,400. You get rolling, and now you're doing 10 to 15 clients a week at the average beginner's price, which is $150. Okay. Now, so those 10 to 15 clients a week is $15,000 to $2,250 per week, which is $6,000 to $9,000 a month. Okay. Now, 2 days of 8-hour work is 16 hours. That's less than 2 hours. Okay. 2 days work. You're making between $72,000 and $108,000 a year. That's pretty good. Now we're getting into professional income levels. Celeste sees 4 clients a day, 4 days a week. So that's 16. Okay? And she charges around $600. She's around my price, around $600 a session. Okay? That's off this chart. That's off this chart, right? Okay, but 15 to 20 at $200 a session. Remember, the average 5-path is making $250. Okay, so that 15 to 20 at $200 a session is $3,000 to $4,000 a week, which is $12,000 to $16,000 a month, which is $144,000 to $192,000 a year. So you can see how Celeste could be making an extra $200,000 out of her home. When I say extra, I mean that she's not having to go to work. She has a home business, what most businesses would call part-time. Okay. All right, 350. Now this is like the mature hypnotist that's been doing the work. They've got a reputation, and they're charging $350 a session. Remember when we talked about a trip to the salon? Okay, 350 is not crazy. Okay, you're not a plumber who makes $65 an hour or whatever. Okay, so 15 to 20 at that rate is $4,500 to $7,000 per week. That's $18,000 to $28,000 a month. We're getting into the $250,000 range. Okay, that's $126,000 to $336,000 a year. Okay, so now this is more like the average, the hardworking, established 5-pather. So I've got there 10 to 15 a week, $250 a session, 10 to 15, like I said. That's $25 to $37.50. That's $10,000 to $15,000 a month. That's $120,000 to $180,000 a year. Okay? Let's take me. Now, I only see about 4 to 6 sessions a week because I'm running the 5-Path International Association. I'm doing this, I'm writing, and I'm making it all work, right? I'm the hub of the spokes. Okay? So I was charging $500. So 4 to 6 sessions, that'd be $2,000 to $3,000 per week, $8,000 to $12,000 per month, $96,000 to $144,000 a year. Like I said, my rate went up. Now, I have a variable rate. If you buy a package, okay, you get a lower rate. If you see me online, you get a lower rate. So like my lowest you can see me, like if you see me online and you buy 6 sessions up front, is $525. Okay? Now everybody has to have a package. I don't see people 1 session at a time. But if they come in and I got to see them face to face, maybe even touch them, that's $675. Okay. And so that ranges from $2,100 to $4,050 per week. And this is seeing 4 to 6 sessions. Okay. That's $8,400 to $16,200 per month. That's $100,800 to $194,400. And you can check my math on that. Okay. A year. Not bad for seeing 4 to 6 clients, but I'm at the top of the heap. There may be other hypnotists that are charging more, but not many. Okay, so and believe me, 5 years from now the rate's going to be higher because of, and you get to it. No one says, I mean, inflation. People just expect you to raise your prices. And that's one of the reasons why I raise my prices lately. We're hearing all this inflation. Oh, because I have to charge more. Okay, so there you go.